All right, this is day one of trying to figure out how to fly this FPV drone. I've been flying DJI stuff, which is pretty simple, but I wanted to dive into FPV, the real FPV world. So I picked up the GEPRC Cinelog 30 V3. Some 4S batteries, my DJI goggles N3, and FPV RC3, and yeah. So one thing I learned about this thing, which I'll go over in more depth, is these grommets on this camera for the DJI 04 air unit. There's these rubber grommets that keep this stabilized, and they're not screwed on, or it keeps it from having jello in the shot from the vibrations. However, man, any kind of, even a soft land, any kind of moderately hard land, which I've only taken this up in the air about 5 feet until I had issues, this thing will pop off and the camera will drop down and the prop will get stuck in there. And I broke a prop. And trying to figure out how to get these things back on is extremely painful, but once you figure it out, it's not that bad. I'll go over that later. And then I found a trick that somebody stated about shoving some screws inside those rubber grommets to keep them from popping back out again. So I'm hoping that's going to help, because I don't want them to pop back out again, because I'm out of those rubber grommets and down one propeller. So we'll see. But we're going to give this a shot. Pretty good camera footage. Now, if I could just figure out how to land without... Well, I'm not so shaky. All right, that hit hard. I hope those grommets didn't come off. Yep, one of them did. So this is what happens. One of those grommets already came off on one landing. And the prop got stuck, just like normal. Please don't break the prop. Look at that. Completely jammed in there. Son of a gun. Both of them. Both sides, and broke this prop. This is the problem firsthand. That was not that hard of a landing. Now, granted, I did land in the baseball field here, but seriously, man, see this camera and the mount? Look at that prop stuck in there. Getting the light. Stuck in there. Look at that prop stuck in there. Look at that. It's like what happens is that thing flexes when there's shocks and the props get dug underneath it. And then the props stop. And the thing just freaking... Son of a gun, man. I might just say screw the grommets and put a zip tie around that damn thing, because I can't keep doing this. Now I gotta go replace a prop and fix this. We'll be back out. Alright, back at it again. Replaced 2 props and did my zip tie method. I don't care if I get jello because you don't have the dampening, but right now I can't afford to lose another prop, and it happens every time it lands. So I use this zip tie. Can you see that? To keep that thing from falling into the props when it bounces up and down, which is maybe a bad design, I don't know. Or these dampeners just don't work. So the zip tie is holding that camera up. You can see it's pretty close to the props, but at least I know it won't fall any farther. And I won't lose any more grommets, and I won't break any more propellers this way, which I'm already almost dead in the water. So I also changed some of the rate settings. I set it to 85% throttle power on scale in Betaflight, and I also set it the mid to 25% and expo to 50 to get more of a curve, because I felt like the throttle's too sensitive than I'm used to, and until I get better I'll see how that works. I'm also going to quit trying to just use the other modes angle, because I think I've practiced so much using regular acro mode that it's kind of throwing me off not having regular acro mode, trying to be safe. So I'm just going to go straight to acro mode now, see what happens, and we'll give this one a shot. And now we're normally flying here like we're used to. We're almost out of battery already. Now the question is, can we land? Wow, that's what happens when you take your goggles off. That smacked hard. Okay, let's hope that the zip tie did its job. Just fell out of the sky. But my zip tie did the work. It did not break the camera. And the antennas are meant to do that. So it looks like that was successful. Now I just need to figure out how to fly. That's what I need, is to figure out how to practice taking off and landing without crashing hard. That work? That wasn't too bad. Try that again. Let's try again. .72 volts. Well, that simulator is paid off because I feel like I'm a little better. Oh, don't hit me. All right. Another successful flight. Wasn't too bad. Getting the hang of it, I think. Cooking with gas now. See if my flight simulator training paid off. Okay. Stay a little safe from the ground. Is there a net in there? I don't know. I'm gonna assume, yeah, there is a net in there. That would have been ugly. Do not get stuck in a field. About to fall over, man. No battery. All right, come. Safe landing. Ooh. That was a little rough. I keep forgetting to disarm. No issues. And I'm just gonna try to practice going slow now. Slow and steady, said the tortoise to the hare. So let's see what happens. Really don't like crash landing though. I don't really know how to do it other than crash land. Go around Sakago. It's pretty slow. And watch out. Okie dokie. Take a tour around. There's that jello they're talking about. Getting better, getting a little more confident. Whoa, watch the bushes over there. I don't know how to. Okay, almost hit the net. Watch the pole. Don't aim at the ground, Mark. What the hell are you doing? That made me a little dizzy. Whoa. And I hit a tree. Oh well, I was going good for a minute. Okay. Well, we're fine, dude. We are fine. Nothing to see here. Move along, nothing to see. Antenna just came out. We're good. All right. One more time and then we're done for the day. Little bounce. More bounce. I think that wind is just try to do a little more controlled. I totally freaked out, man, over that tree, and you need to learn to not over articulate the controls. You know what I mean? Now, smooth landing, and we'll call it a day. That's smooth. I think that was smooth, right? I think that was smooth. Yes, sir. We'll count our blessings and call that a day.